welcome to the Instagram Stories Weekend Edition. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. The biggest news of the day is that there was recently an Instagram University event where Meta employees and content creators shared strategies for how to grow on the app. There's an article on Business Insider, which I will link to in the show notes, detailing the top 5 takeaways. Before I get into those top 5 takeaways, I'm just going to mention that I'm slightly offended I was not invited. They had the option to invite me, but I wasn't invited. That's what happened. Anyway, here are the top 5 takeaways. The first, there isn't one particular algorithm that rules all of Instagram. Instead, there are several moving parts that make Instagram work. The big 3, Feed, Explore, and Reels. Generally, algorithm recommendations are powered by signals, which inform the app how likely it is that a user will engage with a certain piece of content or take an action. For example, the Reels algorithm provides content based on if it assumes a user will find the video entertaining. Every algorithm across the app is personalized. Next, keywords boost reach and discoverability. Using hashtags or adding keywords to captions, and even in an account bio, help get content recommended in the app. Comments, however, don't carry much weight when it comes to recommendations in search. The third big takeaway, Instagram is pushing its messaging and text-based tools. Messaging tools have been a top priority for Instagram, as well as Meta more broadly. Instagram recently started broadcast channels, which I've been using, and Meta is reportedly building out a new text-focused platform. I will share the next 2 big takeaways after the break, so stick around.
This episode is brought to you by Michigan Economic Development Corporation. In Michigan, you can have both a rewarding career and a quality lifestyle, with plentiful career opportunities in world-changing, innovating industries, from electric vehicles to clean energy to biotech, with room for advancement no matter where you are in your career. Plus, Michigan offers a welcoming, beautiful, affordable, and inclusive community for all. Live your best life. You can in Michigan. Visit themichiganlife.org.
And we're back. As a reminder, we're talking about the recent event, Instagram University, where Meta employees and content creators shared strategies for how to grow on the app, and I was not invited. The fourth big takeaway is that in-app editing tools for Reels are going to be getting a makeover. Instagram is redesigning its Reels editing tools by streamlining the experience. The update is rolling out to Android users now and will be coming to iOS users shortly. I'm going to pause and say that it's really nice that Android is getting something first for once. That almost never happens. During the session, Instagram's Reels templates feature was also promoted. It's quite apparent Instagram really wants users to directly edit content within the app, not on TikTok or CapCut. And the last point from the Instagram University, Instagram stands by its policy of not recommending watermarked content. Instagram has had this policy around watermarks since 2021 and continues to recommend original content edited on Instagram over watermarked content. I'm just going to pause here and say that Adam Mosseri recently talked about this and said it would be okay if you edited in CapCut or some other editing app as long as there was not a watermark on the final video. That is going to do it for today's show. If you want to check out this article on Business Insider, I will link to it in the show notes. And actually, I think it's behind a paywall, so I'm going to link to it around the paywall so you could still read it. I don't want you to have to deal with buying things. It's not necessary. Be sure to come back on Monday for Mosseri Monday, where we break down the head of Instagram's Ask Me Anything. So be sure to come back for that. Thanks so much, and I hope you have a great weekend.
Instagram news got you covered, sometimes even TikTok. Relevant platforms in the metaverse ahead of the wave, without a break or a pit stop. Still waiting for Zuckerberg to give me the big job. Pause. Use trademarks and logos with Insta's permission, of course. If you like the show and gain some good info, maybe leave a review. It's a type of applause. Just drop me a message if you want to collab. If you've got some good content or you want to run ads, at Daniel Hill Media is where I am. TikTok, Facebook and Instagram.